quarterback stability, Baker Mayfield. There's a whole mess going on with the draft and trades and people maneuvering around in the front 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 of this draft, and they're all positioning themselves to find a quarterback, and the Browns don't have to be a part of that. I know you wrote about this. How much fun is it to sit back and not have to be part of those mental gymnastics from your job as beat reporter?
There's a part of it that feels a little bit strange. Like I just have these flashbacks to going to the combine and running around and getting to every quarterback press conference and writing off of it, paying attention to all these pro days and everything these guys say. It's a little strange to not be paying attention to that stuff. And the Browns, by really going all in on Baker Mayfield and building this thing around him, have given themselves an opportunity to focus on other things. They had built a pretty good roster, and now they're really able to focus on finishing off that roster. Other teams have thought they've had stability before, right? I mean, we'll see where this goes over the next 4 or 5 years, but it's better to be where the Browns are now than to be one of these teams who's trading around in the draft, trying to go get Jimmy Garoppolo now that San Francisco has the number 3 pick. Whatever it is, the Browns know who their quarterback's going to be, and for the 3rd straight season, they know who their week 1 starter is going to
be. The other thing is, how interested are you to see what Baker Mayfield does with his second year in an offensive system? This guy hasn't had that before. I mean, let's see how much of a difference that makes.
It's pretty incredible. He's going to have almost every offensive weapon back. His offensive line is intact. His receiving core is intact. They're just going to add to it. The running backs, the tight ends, everything is back for him. And on top of all of that, he's going to have his full coaching staff back. He's going to have the same head coach, the same offensive coordinator. You go down the line and it's the same group of coaches. So for Baker Mayfield, this is really his opportunity to show that, okay, all that stuff that happened in 2019, some of the inconsistencies here and there, he can put that behind him because everything not only has been built around him, but now there's stability around him where he can go out and he knows exactly what he's doing. They can finally start to reach for that graduate level of this offense. And I would imagine this offseason is going to be a little mix of virtual and in person and whatever it might be, but it's going to be a much more normal lead up to this regular season this year too.
Yeah, and when you think about it, the Browns have done everything to support Baker as their franchise quarterback, as they should,